touched by what he said, and I recognized and I cried, because I also have that deep aspiration and longing that I want to help. I want to be an instrument of God, and this longing is very strong. It's really strong. I sometimes just cry and myself to sleep.
The instrument of God, you have to become completely empty of you.
Yeah.
You see?
But even just I wake up in the night and I just like, I want to be instrument. I almost don't have. It's so much there.
Yes. Don't trust this too much.
No.
Because sometimes what happens, it sounds nice up to a bit, no? Because sometimes also you want to help someone. You see someone sitting on the side of the road. You say, "Oh, he's hungry." You go and get him, nice piece of pizza. Hey, brother, please eat. You're hungry, eat. No, I'm not hungry. I want a cigarette. You say, cigarette? I'm not buying you a cigarette. You see, I want to eat pizza. I don't want pizza. I want a beer. Beer! You're not having beer. So how are you going to help? You're going to give him what he wants or what you think he should have?
I always give usually food or a blanket. But I will also...
One friend, he told me he said when I was at university, when I didn't have much money at all, and when I went home at a break, I went to see my father, and I was sitting with my father, and my father said to me, because I said I don't have much money, and my father said to me, he said, if you come and you have absolutely no money, and and your stomach, you're so hungry, and in that moment, if it comes between getting something to eat, satisfy your stomach, and getting cigarettes, do the wise thing and buy the cigarettes. You see now, look at her face. How you they have choice, no? Like that. You say, but no, that's not good. That's very irresponsible. You should get some food. But father said, no, the food will only last 10 minutes. The cigarette will last 2, 3, 4 hours. You see? Then they may not satisfy your projection about doing good. There's so many different standards. Also, people dying of cancer, they say also they're dying they're in hospice now, they're dying of cancer, and they tell them you can't smoke. Oh, let me enjoy the last few. the last few days. I mean, come on, I'm going anyway. I'll be more quickly off your back. You have a free bed in 2 days rather than 3. Come on. No. You look, smoking has got you to this place in the first place. How are you going to help them, these people? So this is why you have to be totally empty. And then you see if there are people to help in this way.
I have many questions I do when I'm here now. I take my time because you are a divine enlightened master, and in being that you have an overview who can see. And I really wonder about this so-called New World Order. And I'm also worrying about this.
Oh my God. Where are you going to find time for freedom?
But can you do something about it? Because they are polluting the air and the water and the food we eat. And
so therefore you better wake up quick.
Yes, I want to do that.
Easy.
But can you please tell me, can we stop them? Will it be stopped by itself? Can you just do like some magic and
But they have also freedom. The consciousness is playing behind every face. The consciousness somehow is playing this. We like to think that only the consciousness should do the good thing and the devil do the bad thing.
Does the devil and demons exist?
Yes, they do, actually. On some level, in some ways of seeing, it is true like that. And in other ways of seeing, it's not necessary to see in that way.
Because these guys are really crazy,
Yes.
And then, yeah. And can we do something to stop
Well,
it?
they are crazy because we are stupid also. We're a big team. Don't waste time over these things. Realize the truth of yourself. That's not selfish. That is the most unselfish thing, in fact. But you must trust it. Otherwise, your mind will use these examples to stop you from realizing yourself. You were too busy trying to stop putting out fires and not putting out the fire of your own mind. It's a very seductive thing, all this thing, the concern for the world, let's save the world, wait, God can wait, enlightenment can wait, let's come on.
But isn't that the good thing? Because God is the love, and that resides so strongly in the heart that wish.
Yes. If you trust my words, follow them.
That's why I'm here. Again and again and again. I wouldn't have been here if I don't trust your words.
Yeah, and apply and you will see. I am not unconcerned about the world. No.
So yeah, I have your words, it's gonna be okay.
It depends what you call okay.
Yeah.
Depends what you call okay. Maybe what you call okay, what I call okay may be a bit different. But in the big picture of things, all is okay. All is fine.
I come to see that sometimes.
The world that is somehow conceived in the mind of men has to fail so that the human being can aspire for what is everlasting and true. This world cannot come to an end. It's not at the mercy of men. One time someone asked Papaji, when will mankind be free? And he said, when mankind becomes kind man. What is kind man? Only one who knows himself. One every now and again. Even one now and again sheds enough light to raise the consciousness of many, many beings. Who is that one? Why not you? When you are sufficiently empty, then you become a suitable vessel for the manifestation or the embodiment of that. But while you are still filling yourself, the light has no chance. The light within your own self. The world will not change by force. Of course, some change will happen, but it will not be lasting. Understanding is very important, and that we see human beings who are themselves the evidence of truth, not just talking about truth, not just good intentions, but who is the light of truth itself. Whoever it is whose hearts and mind are turned towards the realization of truth, for me, they are the cream of the world, for me. But other people have different ideas also. Because any other thing pursued is pursuing transience. Nothing is stable. That is the creation of the body-mind. But even the body-mind itself is not stable. Find that in yourself which is unchanging, which is pure. All that you really seek is there. And we want to see if these words can be proven here. Why not here? Where is a better place? When is a better time than now? We're here together looking at this. In the energy field of satsang, supported by beings who are called by the same voice, is the best chance. Even unconsciously, our getting together support each other's aspiration for that. So don't waste time about other things, about what the world looks like, what's going to happen with the world, because these things just trouble your mind, makes it very busy and incapable of plunging within, you see. Leave that for the moment. The world can spare you for a few days to look into yourself.
But isn't it very good to pray? Like after when I come back home, because when one is aware of that is happening, one can at least pray and send good thoughts. Is that helping?
This is always good.
Yeah.
Good thoughts is very, very good. They are just as powerful as bad thoughts are powerful. Good thoughts are more powerful.
Could we pray together for Uyuni in Syria?
For the
Uyuni is there in Ecuador, where I come from. They want to drill there. It's the last remaining pure nature, almost. And
the prayer you make for one person or one tribe, with the same energy, you can pray for the whole world.
Okay,
it's mightier of you to not exclude. Why just this group? Why not everything then? But not that the world becomes better to suit your projection. You see. And if you want to bless the world, empty yourself of your own projections, and that will be blessing enough.
Until I reach the state.
What stops you?
I guess I don't believe strongly enough that I'm there yet. And that belief system is so deeply rooted, so I need to work with that somehow.
Belief must be supported. Belief or disbelief is supported by belief. Something is like that. You know, you can say, well, I just don't believe enough. But the self does not need belief. Openness, maybe. There may be some urge within. Even by sitting in a place like this, innumerable forces from every direction. Don't worry about that. Forces from every direction is in support of your realization. You're not alone in that. Because if a human being somehow opens their hearts in such a full way to realize the truth, not for selfish reasons, not because you want to become a guru, not because you want to save the world, but simply because you're called inwardly to come towards, to move into, to surrender to that which you know intuitively, you sense intuitively, and this is the totality, this is the allness, this is the pure, this is the perfect, this is the truth, this is holiness, this is God, this is life, this is my own self. Then the universe must support your aspiration. But if you divide yourself and say, well, I put one foot in the door while I kind of do some business outside, then you will also divide your power.